Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All, educational videos and tutorials. Today I will try to show you how and when you can use Scratchblock, which is called show list. So in previous videos we have learned how to create some kind of inventory list and quests list and how to fill information in it and how to delete all of information from it. But again, when you play the game, sometimes you will need more space to see to make game more interesting and fun to play. So you won't need quests and inventory tables lists on your screen all the time. It looks ugly, it looks messy, and it looks like taking too much space, and you cannot see what's happening on the screen. So let's try to somehow show and hide it. We have learned that as every piece of information which has this checkbox, you can just click on it to hide it or show it. Simple as that. But so for example, I can play my game like this. Cool, everything is cool. So now my apples are in my inventory, but I don't see my inventory. I need to check that out later to see what I have collected. How to do it, because when I am in my game mode I cannot click on those checkboxes. These checkboxes and these blocks on my left, they encode, that's all for my development. So this on my left side, that's all my development, and this screen here when the game starts, that's the game screen. I cannot develop it anymore, I just can play it and that's it. So let's try to add some kind of feature how to show hide list on the screen. First of all, I will assume that your game starts with inventory and quest lists hidden. So for example, or maybe inventory can be visible. I think in Fortnite and those games you can see it like this. Maybe in bottom, yeah, but it's vertical, so it's kind of tricky. We'll leave the inventory and hide the quests. So I have two lists, two tables. Inventory, I need that to see all the time, and quests, quests, I don't need that. So I will code now what? I will start my game with quests list hidden, and I will make my player control to be available to show the list when I press the, I don't know, Q button. So when I press the Q button, show what quests are active to my player. Simple as that. That's also a real world scenario. You will need sometimes that something like that in your game. So when I press, that is event, right? When, and I'm coding all of that again in my cat sprite. You can make some kind of user interface sprites, buttons, or even invisible just managers or something like that. I don't want to confuse you now, but we're not going to do that now. We're going to make it simple. So when I press my Q, A, B, C, D, is there a Q? Here it is. When the Q is pressed, I want to show my show my list, yeah, quest list. Yeah, here it is, show list quest. So, and when I press Z, we'll add that later. You can, for example, hide it. Let's try this. When so my game starts like this, And so for example, I'm playing my game, imagine like this is much more complex, so I'm like wandering the forest, collecting the apples, killing the enemies, zombies, blah blah blah. And now I have forgot what kind of quests do I have, so I press Q and here it is. Show the list, and the problem here is now that I cannot hide it. We need to do that later, but so far again this was very simple and useful. When Q is pressed, show the list, simple as that. That's it for this video. Again, some of those videos would be short, some of those longer, but the whole idea about these lists and variables is that you're going to use them and you have to experiment a lot of time with those until you make some kind of features and understand the mechanics behind them and process, and then later it's just all the way down. You can do whatever you want with them. Thanks for watching and see you soon.